This is a brief life, but in its brevity offers us some splendid moments, some meaningful adventures. After another visit to Calais and the Chin Hills, the inevitable happened and our flight was cancelled. So we had to take the 12-hour trip to Mandalay by road. Again. I'd filmed it several times, so this time I just took a few shots of our snack stop, a veritable feast, for the Chin Hills that is.
Been on the road for 4 hours and we've covered about 60 miles. I mean, maximum speed around 15 miles an hour. Passing through the countryside here, where there's just on the left-hand side of us all the way is a limestone escarpment. The village is very, very interesting.
The road is but a dirt track, hence the slow progress. As usual, had a chat with the people. Engine cooled down, so off we go to Mandalay. We finally arrived after traveling all day. Fascinating trip, but tiring. My favorite hotel in Burma is the Sedona in Mandalay. Always first class. Breakfast next morning by the pool. Great weather. Looking forward to taking another look at Mandalay. Quiet, relaxing, and an excellent buffet. The weather's still warm enough to swim in January, and I hope you're imagining being here with us. I needed some repairs to my shorts, so we got that done by the roadside. Then took a tuk-tuk to Mandalay Palace. Largely destroyed in World War II, it's been restored and is a fascinating place to visit. Entry fee $10. An interesting fact that at that time, that was 2,400 times more than the local rate of 5 chet. Time to explore. Mandalay Palace is the royal palace of the last Burmese monarchy, constructed between 1857 and 1859 by King Mindon, as he founded a new royal capital city in Mandalay. It's a traditional Burmese palace design with high walls surrounded by a moat. The palace itself at the center faces east. The number of spires above a building indicate the importance of the area below. It was the main residence of King Mindon and King Tibor, the last 2 kings of the country, and his great-great-granddaughter is actually a friend. And I had lunch with her and her husband, Salman, later in this trip. So here we are reminded of history. During the Third Anglo-Burmese War, troops of the Burmese Field Force entered the palace and captured the royal family. Later, the British turned the palace compound into Fort Dufferin, named after the then Viceroy of India. I like to quote poems written in places I visit, but being British, political correctness limits my choice. I can hardly quote, "Come ye back, ye British soldier, come ye back to Mandalay," though that was the cry of Burma in 1945, when they were liberated by the Allies. At the moment, however, perhaps the words of Kipling ring truer. There is but one task for all, one life for each to give. What stands if freedom fall for all we have and are? Aung San Suu Kyi perhaps echoed his words when she said, "Those of us who decided to work for democracy in Burma made our choice in the conviction that the danger of standing up for basic human rights in a repressive society was preferable to the safety of a quiescent life of servitude." And that's not easy to say. Perhaps today the palace is still a symbol of the people of the land. I see it as a symbol of hope. Let's pray the price will not be too high. I feel the people can identify with Paul in the Bible. We're troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We're perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. They aren't the only people in the world today who feel that way. Mandalay Hill. Our driver will take us there as we continue to explore Mandalay.